Hello guys, welcome back to the Cypress Automation class. I am your instructor Ahad Mohammad Khan, and now in this class we were discussing about the reporting option for our test cases. So previously we have done we have done how to write the test cases. We have learned about the fixture files, custom commands. We learn about how to skip the test case or run only specific test case. And now and furthermore also discussed about the hooks. And now in this video we were discussing about the reporting option with the Cypress. So how can we generate a test report while after running our test cases? So in Cypress we have a Mochawesome reporter in which our reports have been what you can say reports have been printed. So now let's start with the installation part. I need to open a terminal, so I am using a shortcut Control Shift 5. So my second terminal is open. Now install our Mocha reports. npm install Mocha. So my installation for Mocha report is running. Let's see. Wait for the installation part. So my Mocha report my Mocha have been downloaded, and you can verify it from package.json. Here you can find the Mocha version. So my Mocha is installed. So as you can see, there were so many reporter options because in Selenium we have a custom report over there. So here we have some options to modify our report. Now let's run a simple report. How to generate this simple report? We have to run our test case with a simple command. So what I am going to do is I am going to use the login spec. For that I am removing all the test cases in it and just put a simple one liner, which is I am visiting my URL. So here it is. I am removing this fixer file, and here we go again. So I am just visiting my URL and basically to generate report easier. So what is the next step? We have to define our reporter option in Cypress config.js. So what I am going to do is I am going to write a reporter over here. Okay, awesome. So here we go. I have defined my reporter Mocha Awesome. So I am going to run my spec, which is named as 10pu login. So if you want to run all test cases, all the spec files at once, so write just npx cypress run. And if you want to run a specific test spec file, so you have to write like this: npx cypress run double dash spec, and here you have to define the spec file path. So my spec file resides in Cypress E2E, and my spec file name is 10pu underscore login.js. So I have to press the enter, and my test spec will start executing in headless form. So let's wait what happened next. Here you can observe there was so many folders, and there was support folder and fixture folder. After running this, multiple new folders will be introduced on the right file, and we search for 10pu login.js over pattern and cannot run because no specific file was found. Okay, so there might be some path issue. Let me see what happens. What I have written: Cypress 10pu. Okay, I have written the wrong name of the file. I have found that. So I didn't put the psi before the JS and press enter. My test spec is running and let's wait for further collaboration. So whenever you run test spec by command, our video option is also enabled where the video of running our test case will be generated, and also one new folder will also be introduced named as Mochawesome. And after completing this test spec, you can easily see over here. Let's wait for it and let's see what happens. And and here we go. Mochawesome report option has been generated. So the video is compressing over here. You can change video compression by defining a command named as, let me just paste it over here for you. Let me just see what is the command for that. And embed, there might be, you can find it over cypress.io also, because I am just missing the command, exact command right now. So I am not giving any false commands to you because it is a config file. So let's just open this report. So basically in Mocha report there were two formats have been generated, the JSON one and the HTML. So JSON is where our all test report have been written in a JSON form, and HTML is a form where we can view our report. So I am revealing this folder in Explorer and open this Mocha report, and here you can see a test report. So you can see the steps which this particular test case have been performed, and here you can easily watch what the steps have been performed, what time it took. It also mentioned what time of total execution of this test case have been mentioned, how many test cases passed, how many test cases failed. Also, if you want to show skip ones, so you can show skip ones also. Okay, so now let's explore for more options for Mocha Reporter. Let me close. Let me go with this, and here we go again. So first thing first, we were stop this to creating more videos. So I don't want video for test case right now. So I am putting my video at false, that do not record any video. I'm putting comma over here. So this is used for false video, and watch for file changes. Basically, this is used whenever you are writing the test script. So if you enter anything, if you write anything like with the like you have write cy.get. So whenever you write cy.get, it start running the test spec at browser. So I don't want this need to be happen. So I put it watch for file changes false. Okay, so now let's move towards the reporter option. So what were the reporter options? I have to define the reporter option variable over here. Let's put comma first. Now let's paste it over here and bingo. Here we go. So what I am going to do in Mochawesome reports, I am enabling that whenever the test case have been run and it finished executing the test case, automatically open the Mocha Awesome report, because if I need when as you can see, I need to open this by revealing in Explorer and going into the folder. So I am not going to do every time whenever my test spec run. I want it open automatically. So I have put auto open as true. Now let's run our test spec again. Here we go. My test spec is started, and let's see what happens. And we have different options. We can write the name on our report. We can give a chart, we can give a page title, we can embed we can also paste the screenshot in it, we can use a timestamp also. So there there were so much pretty things we can do with the Mochawesome report. Let it finish, and here you can see it automatically open. I don't need to open it again. So I do not move into the reveal in Explorer or something. It opens in my browser automatically, and here you can see the results. Now let's minimize it, and let's see what other options we can explore by it. So I am going to do is I am going to give code false. Basically what this code false means here. What this code false means, whenever your test case is running, so it does not show your code. How? Let me fail one test case for you. Now get into this, write cy.get and write field. Suppose I'm giving a false locator over here and save this test spec. So my test case would be failed because this locator cannot be found on this one. So it does not print any validation. So let's see how it works. Let it be running, and as you can observe that no more videos has been created. You can see the folder is empty. There is no video for it because I gave it a false. So my test case start running. You can see headless. You can select the browser as well over here. I'll just show you in the next one how to define the browser over here. Let this test case complete, and it taking time. Let's wait, and my test case is fail. Bingo. So here we go again. My test case is fail is, as you can see, it is blinking, and my test report is opened automatically over here. So here you can see assertion is failed. I does not give anything over here. I just provide a false over here. So it only brings the error that your assertion is failed over here because the expected element could not be found. Okay, so now let's do it with the code true. There, so it indicates where your code is failing, where your test case is failing. And in this command, we were tried to run it on Chrome browser. So I am giving it browser over here, Chrome, and spec file like that. So now let's observe the terminal, and test case is starting to run. Previously, you can see it shows Electron 100 browser headless, and now let's see what it gives. Here we go. Now you can see browser is Chrome. So you can select any browser by defining browser command in it. So my test case is running, and my test case is failed, and here is the report for it. So you can see it gives the steps which which your test case is performing, and it indicates that your this file have specific error over here and it failed something like that, and blah blah blah. It runs till this and so on. So if you put the true over here, it should print your test spec code over here. So yeah, let's explore more options. What are other options? As you can observe, if I reveal the explorer for you, let me reveal the explorer for you. Let me check. So here you can see only one report is printing. So basically We don't need to overwrite our previous report to to the new report. So what I am going to do, at default, our previous report will be overwritten. So I am providing it false, that do not override the previous test, because you can observe that only one spec file, one report file is here, and we have run like 3 or 4 test cases over here, and no 3 or 4 reports file is here. So I am providing override false, so it should not override the existing file. So let's run the command again. And my test is start running. And let's wait for further processing. Let's let it open, and our test case report is open. So here we go. Our test case report is open, and let's reveal it in here. So as you can see, it does not override the previous one. It create a new report over here with the underscore 001. So what can we do? We can we can write our name in test report. We can write our name in test report. We can write a file name over here. So let me just show you how to do that. Let me explore this. Reveal in Explorer, and here is the Explorer for Mochawesome reports. Go into that. We can write this name by ourselves and open this file. So we can also provide name over here. Oh, okay. So what I am going to do next, I am going to writing my name, what I need to print it over here. So let's deal with the report. What is the report file name? I am opening the browser. So my report file name would be Temples University. This is the name of report file which I need to be printed instead of writing Mocha Awesome in the file name. And afterwards, I want my report page title should be my report page title should be 10 PU 10 PU, let's say automation. Okay, I'm okay with it. Let's make it correct. Let me just remove this one, and here we go. So let's run the test again. So my is start running, and let's wait what will happen next. And it taking time. Let's wait. Tick tock, tick tock, tick tock. And my case is start completed. Here is the report. As you can see, the file name has been changed. The title page name has been changed, and here you can see Temples University. Here, Temples University, what I need, what my file name should be. My page title, I need my page title 10PU automation. So my page title is 10PU automation over here. If you go into the browser, into the Explorer, so you can easily see my file name is 10Temples University. Okay, so this is with the name. Now let's move forward with the other. things. We have a chart, as you can see if I show you the report. So there is no chart that how many test cases have been passed and how many test cases have been failed. So now let's uh, alter our test report. Let me just, where is the file? Oh, here it is. So what I am going to do, I am going to fail one test case, I am going to pass one test case, and I'm going to skip one test case. So you can easily observe how this chart will work. So just removed it over from here and press enter and perform another one and put a skip in it. Skip, and let's see what happens. Here is the Cypress configuration, and what we have to use, I am going to enable the chart option, and afterwards I need a timestamp also in a file name. So not in a file name, in the URL name. So as previously, there is no time in it. As you can see, there is no timestamp that at what time it has been run. So what I am going to do, I am going to put time also. Okay, so here we go. Okay, I did the comma over here, so I'm putting the comma over here. Now run our test case. Let's wait because it have now three test cases in it. So wait for it. And now let's prepare for the screenshot whenever our test case has been failed. So what we have to do and what we have to perform, how to print our screenshot in it, that where our test case have been failed, because sometimes it gives generic error and we have to run it manually, that what is happening. So instead of running manually, just put on the screenshot over here, so it pastes the screenshot where your test case have been failed, which is very easy way to recognize your test specs. So I'm just waiting, it fails the first test case. Now it's start running the second test case, and it skips the third test case. So as you can see, here it is. First test is failed, second test is passed, and third test case is skipped. So here you can see a chart. Previously, there is no chart over here. Now there is a chart. The green one indicates the passed, red one indicates the failed, and blue one indicates the skipped. Here, if I just click, so you can see all, you can see it. Here you can see failed, here you can see. So now, so from now on, we will be showing all test cases. So here you can easily see. So what we are going to do next, we were going to implement a screenshot, because whenever our test cases fail, it captures the screenshot of failed area. Here you can see. So what I am going to do, I am going to embed this screenshot in our test file. Okay, so let's move towards our file, which is, let me just open it. So I am going to remove this. Okay, so here is our failed one test cases. What we have to do, firstly, we have to put our screenshot true in cypress.config. Here, first thing first, we have to put a screenshot on failure true. Okay, and afterward, we have to define our screenshot path. This is the reporter option, bracket, press enter, and my screenshot path where I need to save that screenshot. So here I have provided the path. Um, okay, as well I have just, for your info, we can use directory option also to put our Mochawesome report wherever you want. So just use the dir and put your Mochawesome report in it. So I have put the screenshot over here, screenshot part. Now let's just go to the e2e.js. What we have to do previously, we have to import, we need to import something. So we have named as index.js where we import everything and and give our configuration. But now it named as e2e.js. So we have to do it in this. What we have to do, we have to write this code over here. What this code elaborates, let me just sorry, my bad. Let me just elaborate for you. It import add context from where Mochawesome add contracts context. So what I'm going to do, Cypress, when test a test is running, after the run, we have described two variables over here. If the test state is failed, we have defined one variable over here. What is going to do? It goes to the Cypress config, which is this file, Cypress config, and take our screenshot path where our screenshot is saved. Okay, so afterward it prints. What I am going to do, I am going to save screenshot with some name, right? So what I am going to do next, I am printing the spec file name. I am printing the runnable parent title. what is the what is the test case name? Okay, what is the test case name? Like my test case name is login. So I am putting the parent first, then its title over here and its failed status, that this test case is failed, and uh, and put it in the add context because I have imported the add context. So I put my test in here and put my constant over here. So what it going to do, it embed that in screenshot in the this test case, in field test case. So I am saving this one. Okay, so what we are going to do next, let's try to run this one again and wait for it to complete. And apart from it, I have used the timestamp so you can easily see the new report names as this: 24 June 22 27 36 second. 22 means 10, 27 and 36. Now if the new report is generated, so the new name will be here. Let's just complete it. So here we go, our span, and here is the screenshot for our failed part. So you can easily see that it fails on this step, that it fails to get this element. So whenever your test case is failed, so you can easily identify by embedding a screenshot in it. So this is it, and I can and here you can see the new timestamp over here. Okay, so sorry, here it is, the new file report, 33 minutes and 10 seconds it executed on that. And here you can see, oh, sorry, my bad, here you can see the screenshot for it. So that's it, guys. Thank you, thank you for, thank you to you for hearing me out. And this is the end of this class. Let's meet in other class. Thank you very much.